really want to focus on the positive things that we can do that grow this sport. You know, I've adopted it as a personal life philosophy. I try to focus on strictly the positive. So number one, the better we leave the course, the more appealing it's going to be to anybody to want to be in that park. For somebody who's brand new, one of the most appealing things is going to be a walk in the park. It's a beautiful day, there's grass, there's sunshine, there's all sorts of natural elements that you're going to want to be able to take advantage of. One of the best things you can do to make a positive impact on growing the sport is try to leave the park a little bit cleaner than you found it. If you're walking and you're putting along, just maybe pick up some trash that's on the ground and just make sure that you do your best to not leave the place any dirtier than you found it. Step two, encourage people to come out and get some healthy activity, get some sunshine in their face, get some wind in their hair, and go out and getting some movement. And someone like myself, I'm a big guy, and somebody that that can maybe take advantage of finding something like disc golf, which is fun to do and at the same time offers some health benefits. It's fantastic. It's life-changing. So be sure to continually share that with your friends and family, like I know you already do. Step three, I really enjoy being able to meet somebody I've never met before and give them a yes ma'am, a yes sir, and or thank you kindly, or open up a door for them. When you meet with somebody, I want them to leave thinking, wow, that was a cool guy. Nothing is going to change that any better than just being able to be courteous. If someone is on the disc golf course and they're not there to play disc golf, maybe they're looking for directions somewhere, and those directions, be courteous. Or, yeah, I can help you. Here's how you get there. This is how you go. Hey, have fun. If you're out of the park next time and you see me, come step by. Let's play some disc golf together. And they're gonna like, what's disc golf? And then you can go into your whole spiel. Each of us kind of develops the spiel on how we relate the game of disc golf to others. Be courteous and encourage others to come back out and see you again. And they will, because you were a cool person. Step four is something I've recently done. I've noticed that there's people out in the park that will ask me when I'm playing occasionally, hey, what are you doing? What are those cages right there for? And I explain to them it's a basket and this is the course. I will carry beginner putters and mid-ranges in my bag, at least 2 of them, because I've given them out. And if you have the means, not everybody does, but if you have the means to afford to having at least 1 or 2 beginner discs that you keep in your bag, give them to somebody who's coming up and asking you about this sport. They are more likely to go out there the very next day and start practicing and throwing if A, they've met somebody who was nice and told them what the actual sport was, and B, you've given them a disc. So already for them, it takes nothing to invest except for their time, and they've already done that by asking you a question. Take advantage of the momentum that's built up, give them a disc, send them on their way, and you'll most likely have somebody to play with down the road. And they'll likely to come up and thank you for that if they see you again as well. So everybody wins. Those are my 4 steps of being able to grow this sport and having a positive impact on growing the sport of disc golf. Whether we like it or not, each and every single one of us is growing the sport. Which way are you growing it? Are you growing it positively, or are you making a negative impact on the growth of the sport? Doesn't matter. We're not here to judge. We're not here to point fingers. What does matter is that from this moment forward, you make a conscious effort to say, I'm going to be responsible for both myself, my park, my community. I'm going to create a positive impact on this sport as much as I can be mindful about it. Somebody once told me it's infinitely greater that we are pointed in the right direction as opposed to where we are right now. The great thing I love about that is it doesn't condemn, it just accepts. And I'm all about including, accepting, and if you're able to leave a positive impact and you want to do that, fantastic. Before I forget, I want to thank every single one of my subscribers. My channel has reached 100 subscribers now. So grateful and thankful to each and every one of you. As a thank you from me to you, I am going to be having another giveaway. Now, I just recently purchased a tripod stool, dynamic disc, for my father as a gift, and shortly afterwards he ended up making a Zuka cart, and so he no longer needs that brand new stool, which he's never used even once. So I will be giving away that stool. What you have to do to qualify is you've got to subscribe to this channel, like this video, and leave a comment down below, #GrowTheSport. I will be checking in this comment section, making sure each person is subscribed, that they liked the video, and that they've commented in the section below with the #GrowTheSport. Next week's video will be a recap of my first PDGA A-tier event ever, and the first of this year, one of 10 that my father and I are set out to accomplish. Also, at the end of the video, be announcing who the winner is of this giveaway. Thank you guys so much for your love and support. I really appreciate every bit of it, and I look forward to giving this away and making somebody happier out there on the golf course.